Harbor Rails is American England Railway's busiest harbor. The engines work hard on the harbor, taking goods, deliveries, and supplies. Ships came in and out at the harbor. Today was the busiest day at Pearl Harbor Rails. It was no other than fish deliveries. The engines shunt and pulled trucks and boxcars to its proper place. The fish were put in crates of ice so that the fish are cold to sell or cold to eat later. But the fish can be smelly if the engines or anyone works too hard. One day, Scott and Sir Raphael were resting at railway sheds when they smelled a funky smell. Oh God! What in the hell is that smell? Just then, Michael, Stephen, Pesky, and Smelly.
You guys smell like rotten fish. Good thing I'm not so smelly. Then I wouldn't be a splendid sight for the passengers.
Sir Raphael Broadway, the manager, arrived.
Good work, Michael, Stephen, Pesky. Although you smell. Sorry, you work hard today. Now go down to the washdown to be clean.
Thank you, sir.
I'm Scott. Tomorrow night, you'll pull a fish train from Pearl Harbor Rails and take it to London.
What? I have to pull a fish train from Pearl Harbor Rails? Please, sir, can Pesky or Michael do it? After all, they love to be smelly like a fishy engine. They don't mind being smelly. Am I right or am I right?
No, Scott. They work hard, and you did take the first train, and don't refuse to take that train, okay?
Ugh. Yes, sir.
Looks like you're the smelly engine. Stop! It's so funny, so funny. Scott was cross and puffed away to do his normal jobs. He was still fuming.
I will never take that fish train. There must be a way to get out of this.
Scott was thinking hard and hard until he got one.
If I have an accident, maybe I don't have to take that train. Then I won't smell horrible and people will commend my commendable hygiene.
One day, Scott was pulling a passenger train and rock and roll his wheels so he can derail. But his driver checked him.
Buffer rats.
Then another day, people steamed at the station.
Oh my, I broke down.
But his driver shut his steam.
Nice try, Scott, but that won't work.
Oh, rats.
Then another time, he asked Pesky to push him over through the buffers.
Ready, Pesky?
I was built ready.
3, 2, 1, go!
But his driver stopped him every time.
Slow down there, partner. Where do you think you're going?
boiler butts.
Scott tried all sorts of things, but it was no good. He simply gave up.
Oh, it's no good. I have no other choice but to take that train tonight.
Pearl Harbor Rails was busier at night.
Okay, Bob. Right about there. Alright. Amanda, stop! 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 Perfect. Good engine.
A little more, a little more, a little, and stop. Ready, Jones?
Ready, Eric?
Scott arrived at Pearl Harbor Rails. He can smell the smelly fish.
Well, it looks like we're pulling 12 fish wagons.
Oh my God, I have to pull 12 fish wagons?
Not you, us, Scott. I know you don't like fish, but we have to do this job. You'll get an award by the manager if we take that train. Tell me, Scott, are you willing to do this job or not?
Let's do this.
Good engine.
Scott buffered up to the wagons and waited for the guard to show its green lamp so that he and his crew can go.
Okay, that's the last one. You're good to lift it and load it.
As the crane is lifting the last load of the fish, there was a loud groaning sound.
Did you hear that, Jones?
Hear what, Eric? It must have been the wind or the waves of the sea.
Nah. It's like it's coming from... Oh dear Lord. Not good.
The crane was carrying the last load of fish before Scott departs. Before the workman can warn the crane, it suddenly snapped.
My lovely paintwork, it's all spoiled.
Oh man, can all of you workmen help us, please? We can't depart with Scott covered like this.
All the workmen started to clear the fish, but Scott wasn't happy.
Well, will you hurry up? I can't smell like this. I have a reputation of being very attractive.
Alright! Just calm your pistons down. We'll get you cleared up.
Ugh, oh God, oh God, oh God, I hate this day. I smell horrible. Oh my, I wish I didn't have to take this train. Oh God.
It wasn't long to clear up Scott, and he and his crew finally set off to London. In the morning at Broadway sheds, the other engines smell a funky smell. What's that smell? That's the smell of smelly fish, which means that's the smell of a Scotty fish engine. It looks like Scott was attracting people with his smell.
Shut up. It's not funny. It's like a life that you hate, because I have to take a train of unbearably smelly fish A crane accidentally dropped 14 crates of fish on me. It took 10 dock workers to clean me and my paintwork. I was going to the washdown when my driver said we're going to be late if we don't deliver the fish train on time.
Just then the manager arrived. He was pleased with Scott.
Good work, Scott. Although of your fishy accident, you are a really useful engine.
Thank you, sir.
Oh my, you smell. Sorry, you need a wash. Go to the washdown and get clean.
Yes, sir.
Look out! Here comes Fishy Scott. I hope cats won't be attracted to you and try to eat your boiler.
Shut up, guys. The fish oil on my paintwork is not shiny. It's revolting.
Washdown, Scott was very happy.
Ah, this is so much better. I hope I won't be so smelly in the future. It seriously hurt my rep.